All right, for our project, we did a light sensing alarm clock. Let's see. So essentially how the project works is we have 4 light sensors here that are hooked up to the breadboard, which is connected to our Arduino. The Arduino is powered through the Raspberry Pi. And then the Raspberry Pi itself is actually hooked up to a DC motor over here, which will turn the blinds. So what we did is essentially once the light level, like we would take a base light level at a set time. For our actual project, we chose 6 a.m. just based on the data we got. But essentially once that light level increases past a certain threshold, the sensors here will send a signal over to the Raspberry Pi code, and then that goes into our actual program here, which has some user inputs that I'll have Alex go over here.
Okay. When the user starts their program, they're given a prompt for if they would like to wake up when the sun rises or not. If they choose no, then they are prompted for a time to open the blinds. After that, regardless, they will be prompted with a time to close the blinds because it's assumed that that's what the user will want. After that, there is a prompt for how long the motor needs to turn in seconds in order to properly open their blinds, as it will be different for many users. Once that is done, then the sensors will stay in waiting and continuously collect data until there's a sufficient change in light level, which will then send a signal to this code and will trigger the blinds to open.
All right, so we're going to demonstrate how the project works here, especially with these light sensors. So we're going to do it without the sleep-in time here. So as soon as this calculates the base light level, which it should in the next 10 seconds here, we'll turn on the light here and we'll show how the motor will turn on.
All right, sufficient time has passed.
Alrighty.
Turning on the light. Signal
And
received.
there it goes. And it's on for 10 seconds, and we have the time set to be 18:38 for when the motor should turn back to close the blinds theoretically.
It should be in 5 seconds.
Yep. And there we go, closing. And yeah, the sleep-in time essentially is just this, but it will wait till that time is reached. And then once that time is reached, it'll then open the blinds.